scoliosis, kind of like stepping stone and like the Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back at it again. Not on a Friday, a little bit late. Sorry about that. And we're also switching it up because screw it, it's my channel. So I reacted to all the Pokemon Camsteady Cyphers that are out there, or the Pokemon Cyphers by Camsteady. Except this one seemed to slip through the cracks. I missed it. So this is a Pokemon Masters Cypher. I'm pretty sure it's like the app-based game that they have. I've never really delved into it, so I don't know too much about it, but I'm obviously like a big Pokemon nerd. And if you want to see all my reactions to the other previous Camsteady Cyphers, the link's going to be in the description, or just check out the playlist on my profile. Who am I? I'm Costume, rapper, reactor. You're on YouTube, Spotify, DoorDash, iTunes, whatever you got, I'm out there. I like to rap, I like to break down rap, I like to play video games, all sorts of crap. You can subscribe if you like those kinds of things, like the video if you like the reaction, and comment down below something about the reaction if you know like a little bit or your favorite part I missed, and just maybe something for me to react to. Otherwise, there's Patreon, all that kind of stuff. That out of the way, you're not here for that, you're here for the reaction. Like I said, this is the Pokemon Masters Cypher. We got Camsteady, we got Rustage, we got Chi-Chi, we got Xiaodo, and more. All badasses. I've heard all these people before. I can't wait. Let's jump right in. I'm betting Matt Foreo. Always. Drink water. Okay, so I saw, we got Ty Wild, he's crazy. DeWolf Music, I have a song with DeWolf also on my profile, a wolf and a wildcat. She's crazy. Matt Foreo, I called it, he's always there with Camsteady Cyphers. Sailor Love, I've heard her once before, I believe she does the singing style. And of course Xiaodo to top it off. Anyway, let's hop right in.
Never had to start this track with Dash. When it comes to rap, it's a master class. I said Aloha to the Alola, and I'm gonna win champ back to back, and I'm back by pro. That's just a race, he lacked a pro. He said for me to build a special team's gonna wreck the league. You want a best of three, you get swept like B. That's the best of me. Everybody disrespect.
Okay, hold on. So what he did really there was cool. Was like you gotta start the track with Ash. That's the master class because it's the Pokemon Masters master class. I like that. And he did like some nice little bit with the Aloha to the Alola, which was a reference that he did actually beat the Alola League, so for once he was a Pokemon Master. That's awesome. And I like what he did. He said something about like the professor, you know, but then also like rhyme that with pro, which is like almost homophonical, because the F is like you don't really hear it.
Team's gonna wreck the league. You want a best of three, you get swept like B. That's the best of me. Everybody disrespecting me. Till I saw I'm next. Now I go stem Gengar on that text. So fly, so sharp with a man, surf fast with a Pikachu and the new kids. My Draco ran as you use. Let's drag a knife like a blast, gonna light up the mass. So my the gas, who are you, bitch? Steal on me like I'm Iron Man. They be hoeing for me cause I'm.
So he went a little bit like angry Ash at the end, which we don't really hear a lot of. But I liked that he was kind of like using references like newer Pokemon in there with what was it, Surfetched and the Draco. I forget what the Gen 8 things were, but it has like the part dragon, you can mix it up and everything. But next it looks like we have Steven, so this is gonna be crazy, and it looked like it was Rustage.
Blast gonna light up the mass, so my the gas, who are you, bitch? Steal on me like I'm Iron Man, they be hoeing for me cause I'm quite the man. Ain't nobody ever gonna fight the champ, I be crossing rounds like Venn diagrams. Green magic like.
He said steal on me like I'm Iron Man, because he uses like all like steel types. And then they're hoeing for me, because like the Hoenn region and like hose, that's funny. I've used that before.
I be crossing rounds like Venn diagrams. Green magic like an emerald glow. Choose a habit, so I'm friends with the stone. Ganja medic cause my metal is gross. Moss deep when they're buried below. Color coded every stone I've noted. I'm the son of Joseph like a Christ figure. Bones are goaded, they got scoliosis. They got show their Pokemon but mine's bigger. You don't got shit on the price. Winner, scummery, they know my ice. Killer, they added strange when they step into Steven. My train is expressed like a crime thriller.
Okay, I didn't catch too many of the bars there, and I wanted to keep it flowing, but like his cadence and everything, that like once he did that like scoliosis, kind of like stepping stone, and like dude, the way it like worked with his accent and everything, that sounded great. Looks like we have like Chi-Chi next, I think.
He's like a crime thriller.
Maybe what's the champion? Maybe screaming out my name, going into rapture lately. Oh, going and gorgeous. You want more of us? The fame in the crowd around us. They didn't count those to say I won't count those to play the game for all my game shining these stones like generous. They lit higher than the stars.
this is like shorter verses than like the usual Cam Steady, or maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But that was a good way of doing Diantha, because she's just very pretty and girly. So like it makes sense to have like Chi Chi doing her singing thing. I like that they were doing like a lot of cool rhymes there with like Tyrantrum, and just it was just a lot different than the last representation we saw of Diantha, which I believe was Tricky Wee. Anyway, let's go back into it.
Don't change me.
Draco on me and it came with a beam. Save all the cheap talk cheap, but that faking ain't free. OG champ of the game, no trainer adjacent to me. Face of the greatest of leagues, facing the greatest elites. Face it, I'm greater than you weak. Be on the peons, Leon, maybe the king when I'm taking your queens. Gyarados intimidator, hit it later. Gario could never take it. Berry foes, I decimate him. Clear my host, you with the Dracos. Rarely Voses with it. Save all the fake Drake talk, needing a mil. High dragon, try attacking, I'm flashing cannons at him, willing to kill him, bitch.
Nothing is black and white, think I drew the go.
Okay, hold on. This is gonna continue to flow, so we gotta back it up. But what he said here, need a mil. Ugh, what the fuck? And like just there was the bit about with his Gyarados, but then it kind of like references like, because there's also the red Gyarados that ties in with Lance, and then Gary has the Gyarados and his name's Gary, and he kind of like shits on Gary because Gary like fuck him. But it looks like this is tying right into the Wolf, and she's doing the 5th gen black and white. I forget her name.
Mil. High dragon, try attacking, I'm flashing cannons at him, willing to kill him, bitch.
Nothing is black and white, think I drew the gun. How to focus blast when I step inside. I'm a magnet for this limelight. Better rest assured with this sheer force. I break the mold, I chip away at they little score. See, I'm up for a leader course. I'm a grade A to your beginner course. Drop a guillotine just to make a point. Better cut it short. I'm in crunch mode, not a fire type, but my dragons know I got a hold on them like a light bulb. No Draco, let it spray down like a meteor. Automized, I got the glow from the crown down to the plasma in my bone marrow. We know I'm better than these clones. Who kicking them?
To the plasma in my bone marrow. Now, I thought plasma was just like in your like blood and different things. I didn't realize it was even in your bone marrow. So I just learned something there. But like, if there's one thing the Wolf does great, is just like this fucking this badass bitch energy. Like she comes with it. She fucking like, yeah, like all up in your face and shit about it. Like we're like, you know, Chi Chi kind of played the more like girly, pretty side, and you know, sometimes Chi Chi raps and it is aggressive, but it's still not this kind of like that, and that's why I love the Wolf. Yeah, so what do we got next?
Down to the plasma in my bone marrow.
Be known, I'm better than these clones. Who gonna make a bitch champion dethrone? I go beast mode with no cheat codes, and I be sharp when I hit the right keystone. Anytime, anti-tarnish, what a lot.
Oh my god, I go beast mode with no cheat codes. Why is that never, has that been rhymed before? Beast mode and cheat codes? Oh my god. That fits so well too, because like mode even is like a kind of technological term, and like, oh my god, I feel like Matt finds these, like, he's like Eminem when like he just comes in with some stuff and you're like, wow, that's so like, but like no one said that. And then it like rhymed with like Keystone, I assume talking about Spirit Tomb.
Throne, I go beast mode with no cheat codes, and I be sharp when I hit the right keystone. Anytime, anti-tarnish, when the line goes all in with the toughest of claws, and if you're wondering which color burns the hottest, the remind make a Charizard's lips. On down to the fiery finish.
Oh, what? Okay, so he was doing a thing there with like B Sharp, which was his Bisharp, and like Tyrantrum, which was like a tyrant with a like kind of thing. So he's like breaking down the Pokemon's names and like using them, but like not using them exactly, where like a lot of people will do like a homophone thing. I assume that with the Pokemon community, it's been exhausted, so like finding new ways to do stuff like that is pretty cool. But burns the hottest with the Charizard lips, like that's such a cool like double right there, like, or not double, slant rhyme. And I was like, this, it caught me like a little, whew, I like that one.
The remind make a Charizard's lips. On down to the fiery finish, and me and the team, we violence into the league. We should compete like Zygarde, isn't the need that with the AB sweeping the XYZ. See me speeding up fast, raps get more than a dragon dance. Go ham, you ain't never seen a meteor mash. Who needs Team Flare when you're creaming the ash?
You know.
Okay, so right there, obviously he was doing like Meteor Mash and like all kind of like moves and stuff. But what I liked right before he said the XYZ part was he was spamming like the long E sound of see me in the league with the BD, like it just had this very like, you're just bouncing off all these syllables, or like vowels I should say. Man, Matt Foreo, he does what he does great, man. Like, he just never, I don't think he's ever missed, in my opinion, when I've heard he's on his Cyphers. I can't even talk right now, he's got me that baffled. On to the next guy.
It's Team Flair when you're creaming in ash.
You know where I'm from, so no, see you done. Name's been all around the world, see my face and they know you're girl. Oh my god, it's the champion. Step in the ring, about to leave them all stunned. Blacked out, yeah, I'm ready for your funeral. Sing your spirit to a tune that's redeemable. I take you out, I don't care about your numeral. Leave you all gassed and unrenewable. Yeah, study what you got, have the brains and nail got. So thirsty, call you back, got 'em craving what I brought. So hungry for it, I can hear him guard chomp, chomp,
Yeah,
chomp.
you wanna take me on, it's Leon, the champion.
I don't know what, something with that, it like felt off. It was just like the parts where she slowed down and like at the end with the chomp chomp chomp. But the rest was really good when she was like cutting it up and everything. And I mean the voice matches, like Siddler's voice right there was just totally fitting for Cynthia. And like it had that like bad bitch energy, but not as quite as like the presence of the wolf. But like just something in those couple little parts, I was, yeah, but it wasn't a bad verse at all. I still enjoyed everything I heard.
I can hear him guard chomp, chomp,
Yeah,
chomp.
you wanna take me on, it's Leon, the champion of this region, we be on. Matter of fact, I'm a match key, better match me or be on, no chancy that you can beat me with these horns. If they came to clash, let me cut them down.
Okay. So I love how we started this with the champ. You want to take me on, Leon, champion, like all those words with like the eon and like these mons. But then I just had to laugh at when he did this or whatever. It said shadow noise in the lyrics.
With these horns, if they came to clash, let me cut them down with an angel slash. And if you think you're best, better take it back. Niggas will drag your pole if you click the cap. Only time I lost when I leave my yards to go big. In the gym they go hard, we go big. I train from the underground and walk quick, cause I told my child was hard to go dig. Don't ignore my heat, I'm making November, cause you're 4 times weak. Never see defeat, never broke my streak, you won't beat, cause I'm so elite.
Okay, that's a tight way to end it. Okay. Alright, so that's a cool way to end it with, he's basically like, kind of like the champion of champions or whatever, like just the all-around good guy, like celebrity men's champion or whatever. So you gotta throw him at the end, and like ending it with just saying like I'm too elite, and we're talking about like Pokemon Masters, Elite Four. Elite Four has the Master, so just using the word elite is just like icing on the cake. I don't think anyone has even said elite in the rest of their verses, which is like honestly a missed like point. Yeah, they're all like masters. They didn't say anything about weird. But yeah, that was pretty badass. I mean, I think I kind of broke down everybody as we went along. So I'm just gonna awkwardly walk over to the camera and stop the video. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone over the reaction faction like Damian Morris, the Juice Main, and the man, the myth, legend himself, Bobby Cheese, because they keep the channel running and flowing. If you want to be like them, check out the Patreon, links in the description. But otherwise,